That's the only French word that I know. I'm sorry. I'll speak slowly so the translator can translate for me. Is that slow enough? Yes. It's an honor to be here today with you in Paris. I thought a lot about, on my flight over here, what I might say to you that perhaps might penetrate your heart. You know, every day in our lives, each one of us grow one day older. So we have one less day in our futures and one more day in our pasts. If you choose to continue to do the same old thing you've done in your life over and over and over again, in 5 years, you'll be in about the same place that you are today. Or, if you choose, you can change your life and you can begin to climb this mountain with me and learn what it's like to change your life and to change the lives of hundreds of thousands of other people. If you choose to do that, it won't always be easy. As a matter of fact, you'll have days where it will be very difficult. There will be times at night where you might not even be able to sleep because you'll be so full of fear and trembling about how to truly succeed and build this business. But even the great fears and the adversities and the challenges that you have in your lives will make you stronger. And every day you will climb higher and higher in the mountain and in this journey. And it always will not be easy, as I said, but it will be worth it in the end for your own lives. We all have to make decisions in our lives. And being involved in this business is a matter of choice. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter if you're an attorney, if you're a doctor, if you're extremely educated, or you own numerous businesses, or you're 18 or 19 years old, or you're 75 years old. It doesn't matter your nationality, your background. I hear people tell me that some people say it's difficult to build this business in France. It's just as difficult in Japan, and Korea, and China, and Brazil, and Mexico, and Peru, and Portugal, and Italy. It's a matter of decision. It's a matter of choice. And it's a matter of you making the decision that you're going to do it. When you do that, and you say to yourself, I am my only problem. I am my only problem. And I am the solution. I am my only problem, and I am the solution. Once you say that, once you admit that, you accept that, you pull the power inside of you, and anything now becomes possible. It doesn't matter whether you live in France or Japan, it doesn't matter. What matters is what you think right up here, inside your head, period. You know, I've been in this industry most of my adult life. And in our hands today, we have these smartphones that have the power, more power than most computers had 15 years ago the big giant computers that were on the desks. These phones have as much and more power than those computers. But the greatest and strongest computer we all have is right up here. And in our heads, we all hear voices saying to us, we can't do this. If I approach that person, they'll say no. I'm never going to make it. 10 people I approached said, oh, this is a scam. This is a pyramid. You're involved in one of those illegal things. Don't believe it. This is not a scam. It is not an illegal pyramid. This is a legitimate professional business that can change your life physically, mentally, and financially forever. It's changed my life. It's changed my wife's life. Sue, stand up, please. This is my wife. We've been married for 40 years. Shortly after we got married, I said to Sue, I am going to be a professional networker the rest of my life. Do you still want to marry me? We have 5 children. We have 11 grandchildren. She's stayed with me over all these years. You know, I've had the opportunity to personally grow in this industry and grow in this business. And yes, how many people in here, by a raise of hand, would like to make some extra money? We all want to make a little bit of extra money, right? How many people in here would like to make a lot of extra money? Of course, that's why we're here. You can do that if you choose to do that. You can improve your life with products. You can improve your mind with self-development. You can help other people do the same thing. And along the way, if you do it right, you do it strong, and you follow the policies, and you just simply follow the rules and do what's right, you can succeed. How many people are there in Paris and in the surrounding area of Paris? How many millions? 20 million people. 12 million. And how about all out around Paris? The areas around, all together. How many in France? 50 million. So when people say to me, I contacted 15 people and they all said no. Okay, you've contacted 15 people. There's 50 million people in this country. There are people out there that are waiting to say yes. You just have to go find them. Don't get hung up on the people that say, no, it's not right, I can't do it. I need to just stay with this job. I need the security. I'm here to tell you, there really is no other security than self-security. Knowing who you are, where you're going, and that you're taking people along the journey with you as you do that. It's fortunate for you that you're here today, because I've been in this industry, as I said, most of our adult married life. And I've seen a lot of good companies come and go. A lot of bad companies that tried and never made it. You happen to be in a place and at a time, literally here in France, where network marketing is coming alive. And people are starting to open their eyes and their ears and pay attention to this opportunity. You also happen to be in a very fortunate place, because in all of the world, as of yesterday, I don't know if you all saw this or not, but there was a bulletin that went out worldwide. And it listed, after researching thousands and thousands of companies, direct selling throughout the world, it listed the top 200 growth companies that are exploding in momentum. Jeunesse was number one. The timing for you couldn't be better. But again, it's what you choose to do with this business. It's your choice. I look around the room today and we have a few hundred people here. The bad news is there's only a few hundred people here. The good news is there's only a few hundred people here. That means that the opportunity is wide open for those that want to take it. And I'm telling you, you must take it. You just can't limp along and think that it's going to happen and think that it's going to grow. There are thousands and thousands of people for you to talk to. So, everyone that's in this room, they're already enrolled. They're already distributors. They're already signed up. Don't talk to them. They're already involved in a group. Go talk to people that don't know anything about it. And build your future, build your business, and help other people change their lives forever. Seldom in life, once, let alone 2 or 3 times, a vehicle comes along that you can get on, and if you get on that vehicle and stay on that vehicle and get on the front of that train and keep throwing logs in that engine on that train and stay with it, it'll change your life forever. This is one of those moments. This is one of those times. This is one of those companies. And the country of France is primed for this ability. You know, one of my most favorite all-time musicals is the musical about the French Revolution, Les Miserables. I love everything about it. It's time now for us here to join hands together and have our own personal revolution of freedom, financially and mentally. And it can happen for you right here, today. Don't wait and make that choice tomorrow or next week, or think to yourself, I'm going to think about this, because you might spend the rest of your life thinking about it. There's no better time than now. And there's no perfect moment. You think, well, wait, things will get better when I get a little more money saved up, or when my youngest child gets out of high school or out of college, or when I get this finalized. It's not true, because every step of life there are challenges that come your way, period. So the time is today. It's now. Set your life free with this opportunity. I've never in my life experienced freedom like I've experienced it because of this vehicle of network marketing. And Jeunesse is committed for the long haul. It isn't going to occur for you in 6 months. Okay? It won't. But it will in the next 3 to 5 years, as Jeunesse and France explode into growth. In the next 3 to 5 years, you can change your life forever. Or you can continue to do the same old thing and be stuck in 5 years in the same place. Don't allow that to happen. Take advantage of this. Embrace this. Grab a hold of this thing and look it straight in the eye. When you're afraid of stuff, and you're afraid of things, and my children tell me all the time there are things in their life they're afraid of. And I tell them, you look fear straight in the eye. And don't you blink or don't you look to the left or the right. You look it straight in the eye and you will conquer that fear. Whatever you're afraid of that you think will hold you back in this business, you can overcome that. I promise you, you can do it. Thank you for letting me pour into this.